don't even see me. All right, man. Grab the jack, man. One, two, three. All right, hang tight. Ain't that whole tire came apart, man.
What's up?
We'll rip that motherfucker.
Came apart?
Well, it looks like.
Come out some more?
Yeah, come on up.
Turn it up. Yeah, you got it. Good.
All right.
Good shot.
All right, hang tight. So you can go on and throw that tire on my trailer, right? Put it right in front of the X mark.
All right.
Damn, boy, that hub feels loose. Wow.
Yeah, there's gotta be something wrong with it. They all tight? They gotta be. I mean, I saw you pressing.
Yeah, that ain't them. They're moving too. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
It's got a hub in here.
Yeah.
It's loose. Yeah, well, there ain't nothing we can do about that right now. So go on, and let the jack down. Hey, no, you just gonna put the Skag back on there now. So I wasn't sure how we was just doing that. Here, I'll get the Skag. You get the jack and put the jack in your truck, and I'll grab the Skag. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. It's what? It's Thursday morning, man, and. Guess who's calling me? Angie's. I don't know why they keep calling me, man. Y'all are right, man. I mean, there's no way that I'm gonna do that. When they call, the people that I was talking to the other day, I was talking to them on cell phones. So when I did that video the other day, I sent them the link to the video to 3 different cell phones. That's how quick they were thirsty for Ray, because I mean, I don't really know, what's up with that, but I filled out the form online on Sunday afternoon, and by Monday afternoon I had 3 separate cell phone numbers from 3 separate associates, at Angie's, and well, probably every corporate number that they got from them calling me and texting me and just everything. And so when I did the video, right, I copied a link to the video and I sent it to all 3 of the cell phones that I was corresponding with the associates. So I mean, I don't know why they're still calling me. The video is pretty self-explanatory, I would think. I mean, to me it is. No matter what they say, I'm not going to do that. The only way that I would do that, and the only way I think that it's really even a logical thing to do, is get to work, get the check, and then give them a piece of the pie. That would be the only way that it would make sense to me. I'm not going to pay for any kind of leads of any sort, of any kind, up front. Now, if it's an individual that I know that calls me and says, Ray, I got a job over here, blah, 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 go check it out, man. If you get it, man, break bread. And I would do something like that. But strictly paying for a service to send me leads that really, right? And I'm a seasoned vet. I couldn't imagine somebody, that's really struggling for work, that's really new and worried about how he's going to make the winter and all that. I couldn't imagine, somebody like that getting on the phone with some of these salesmen and them selling them a pipe dream and them wanting to believe it so bad, because they had me They had me ready to run through a freaking wall, you know. But see, I don't know, man. I'm just old enough to know that there's always a hook somewhere when something like that comes up. You know, always. There's always a hook, y'all. Always. Ain't nobody doing nothing and not benefiting. And if they are, live your life like they're not, and you'll be a lot better off. Don't ever think that somebody's going to be doing something for you for free. That's just not. If it's for free, it ain't. Trust me. It might not cost you money. It might not cost you what you deem to be valuable, but it's gonna cost you something. Something. You know, nothing is for free. Nothing. And anytime there is something that sounds too good to be true, just assume it is, because it is 99% of the time. There is an anomaly every now and then. I said every now and then, but not usually. Boy, it's so muddy, y'all. Y'all see how muddy it is, man? Look, I didn't even pull off the road here. Man, it's bad, dude. I don't even like working in this crap, but we gotta work, dude. We have got to. Because if we don't, we're gonna be starving, man. So let me get my backpack blower. I might just blow me a place, you know, a part right here, man, because and I don't know how good of footage I'm gonna get. We'll just have to see. Ethanol free only. Ethanol free. You got the city workers right there. So I'm rocking with the Exmar. You can see the extension ladder. The BR 700 here. Zach's got the 800. And here we go. Main thing I want to do is just blow all this out while there's not a lot of cars here. See that all that gravel right there. So now what they can do is they can put pine straw in here now, but the leaves are down, right? I'm gonna just blow this up to where this tree is. See why I'm blowing this all the way out, right? Because there's no place to shoot the leaves. Now we know we're not gonna get all that, but we're gonna blow the gravel and get it out here to where I can get it with a mower, just like I did the whole driveway right there. So now I can get it with a mower and I can shoot it this way because the same owner owns that property that owns this property. All right, y'all. So I got done with these two. Got them high and tight, and Zach did one. Probably be the last time we do that one over there. Probably the last time we do that one ever, because I'm about ready to drop them for sure. It's the only, we got 2 yards that we push, and that's one of them. And he's the one that wanted to push the front too. So he done made it even a little bit hard. And now the neighbor keeps coming out complaining and stuff about, I don't know, the wind blowing, I mean, when you buy a house that's 30 foot from the other house, 25 foot from the other house, I mean, and your driveway is 10 foot of that. I mean, I hate that. So, I got Zach started on the bed and, not a bed and breakfast, but it's a B&B. I guess it is a bed and breakfast. The new one. They're gonna be renting it out. So Zach started over there on the roof, and then we're gonna do the bushes, and then we're gonna blow everything out, and then we're gonna do the yard. So yeah, and then I have to meet with the lady on the playground, you know, the playground over there that wants to do the playground. I have to meet with her and kind of see if it's something that I want to do. I don't even know if it's something that I really want to do. We'll just have to kind of fill it out while I'm there. What else I got? Not a whole lot else going on, man. It's really wet. Grateful that we can work today and all that there. And we got a pretty good bit of work. So on that tree job yesterday, what I did is I came in, I told her $1,000, and I would haul one load out of there. So, you know, I've given her the neighborly discount. I probably should have charged about $200 or $300 more, and all you guys came in right about where a couple of you guys were a little bit, you know, high. $2,000 would have been way too much. I mean, you gotta, you know, if you're a little guy like me, you can't, you know, charge the same thing that a company would charge with a chipper truck and 5 guys. I can't charge that. I had to, you know, I mean, I could charge that, but I would never get to work. Why would they hire me to do that when they can hire, you know, a big tree outfit to come over there, take that tree down, chip it up, and everything? What the hell y'all looking at? So, I mean, why do you want to keep riding back and forth down a little bitty old road, man? So that's kind of where I'm coming from on that job. And, you know, I still might not get it, right? So there's another thing that I've been thinking about. You know, when I have a lot of idle time, sometimes it's good. It drives me crazy, but sometimes it's good, you know. So I've been thinking, so in my area, I'm thinking about, okay, let me back up. So in my area, they are building, I mean, unprecedented building going on in my area. I'm talking about residential homes. And they're not little bitty homes. They're, you know, 2,500 square foot or bigger. And they're building them, you know, and their lots are acre lots, you know, 2-acre lots. Some of them, of course, some of them are smaller than that. But man, what I'm thinking, and I looked at our county site, you know, about for business names and stuff. I'm thinking about creating a business because nobody has this business name yet for my little city, you know, which is Senoia, Georgia, Senoia Lawn Care, right? Or Senoia Lawn Maintenance or whatever. And that will have a lot of the people that are buying these homes, and there are hundreds and hundreds of homes going up. One neighborhood's 400 something homes, and multiple 30 and 40 home neighborhoods, and they're breaking ground every day. They're, you know, what used to be pastures and woods is now they're cutting roads up in there. But nobody has that name yet, Senoia Lawn Care. You know, if I could create an LLC, Senoia, you know, I mean, just change the name of my business really to Senoia Lawn Care, I might be able to pick up a, you know, a big majority of these new homes they're building, as far as the lawn maintenance stuff goes. Never know, you know. But nobody has that name. And you know, when somebody comes to this area from, you know, outside of Georgia, up north, or you know, even in Georgia, and they look for somebody to cut the grass, you know, they're probably going to punch in Lawn Care, Senoia, Georgia. And if my company is named that, I'm surprised that nobody else has named their business that. But what do y'all think about that, man? I mean, I might get a whole lot of work. That might be a damn pivotal point on the lawn maintenance stuff to take me to the next level, you know. And I know I always talk about I hate doing the lawns in the neighborhoods, but these would not be the little bitty neighborhoods. I mean, it's a neighborhood, and you know, but it'll be like some of the other ones you guys see me do in neighborhoods where they're pretty big, you know, 1.5 acres, 2 acres, you know. But I might just do that, and then on the backside of that, whatever it takes to support that, right, I would buy, as far as, you know, if I need some stand-on mowers, I could buy a couple, and that kind of thing. Because it seems like me there's been a change in the type of customers that are now calling me. And there's been a change in the demographics really too, because there's not a lot of people left that's got a lot of big acres. You know, I don't really do, and you know, I got those 4 that I do that are 5 acres each on the $1 million street. But other than that, those are, you know, the biggest regular cuts that I got. So the trend is, and you got to be recognizing these things, the trend seems to be, well, that same 20-acre field that I was cutting 5 years ago, it ain't a field no more. It's a neighborhood. You know, so that's kind of, you know, been my thinking on all this time off that I've been thinking, because I've been trying to, you know, well, I won't say reinvent, but reestablish things based on the knowledge that I have now, instead of based on the knowledge that I had in 2008, which was none. So I may just change the name, and that's, I think that's going to get me, because when I first started, they weren't doing no building, and I wasn't in tune with anything either. I didn't know nothing, and I still don't know everything I need to know. But when I started in 2008, they weren't doing a lot of building in my area. They weren't, you know, it was an old sleepy town. But now they seem to be doing, in the last, you know, 3 years or so, they've been doing a lot of building. You know, and I'm getting some of these jobs anyway, based, well, people pull up to me and that kind of thing, you know. But just think, if I had the name was the same as the city where they're building all these houses. Of course, if somebody else already has that name, you can't get that, but nobody does. I checked. So, yeah. That might be you know, and you know, I'm always on the fence about, I don't know, I want to keep doing the lawn maintenance. Do I want to, you know, blah, 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 you know? But just think, man, if I could cut down some of the driving around and stuff, and some of the stuff that I had to take further away back in the day when I started. Number one, well, I didn't know no better, you know. And number two, I'm just trying to stay busy back then, and still am. But as my city is built up, you know, my experience in this realm has built up and evolved too. And so my thinking is, if I could, you know, get a lot of these neighborhoods that they're building up, or get in them neighborhoods and get, you know, a lot of the yards, then I can make a lot more money, because I don't have to travel, you know. Because that's where the only way you're going to, I got a disclaimer, y'all. The only way you're going to make a whole lot of money in the lawn care game for a guy like me anyway, you know, and keep your, you know, and keep your overhead down, is to make your density as good as it could possibly be. Your density is everything. So if I could tweak my density some, even if I have to drop some customers, you know, and everything, it would be extremely beneficial to the business to do that. Extremely. And if I don't, somebody else will. I mean, hell, there might be somebody watching this video that might creep down there to the county and buy and get that name now. Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, man. But I'm always thinking about different ways to make money, man. You know, because to keep doing the lawn care stuff, I'm gonna have to do some different stuff, man. Because fuel's not getting any easier, traffic's not getting any better, and it's taking me long. It's taking me, well, I don't know if it's taking me longer. I just don't feel like doing all that riding if I ain't got to. So, anyway, I just pulled up over here.
Make sure the gate's open.
All right, thank you very much. I'll be there about 15
All right,
minutes.
thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Pretty nice, though. I see a tractor. They got a tractor, man. Why would they not just use that tractor? Right? Like a waterfall at your house. You're pretty so muddy. Okay, y'all, so I don't know if I even want to do this project. I couldn't get no video, but I just don't know that I want to do it, man. It just seems like really outside of my comfort zone. They're building another playground right there. I mean, you want to get these type of jobs for these type of customers, and you want to be in the loop, you know. But back in the day, I wouldn't have thought nothing about it. I'd have came over here and tried. But see, I'm not trying to burn no bridges either. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous about it, you know. they're good people, nice people and everything. I just, you know, I just don't know, man. And at the end of the day, I can't charge them. I mean, if this was $3,000 or $4,000, then I'd be a lot more motivated. But I mean, you're talking about not a lot. And see, I don't have a lot of experience. But see, the way he's got it right now, I don't know if that's the best. It does look like water's gonna want to shed. I mean, it will, but it's gonna always be wet, man. I don't really like the way he has. When I think of a platform, or you know, a place where I'm fixing to build something, I'm thinking of it elevated, not where it's like I mean, it looks bad, and I don't know that. I don't know why he had to dig down. Why not just, you know, he ain't thinking, man, and that's okay, you know. What I think what he should have done is put the border up, and then go inside that border and tear the ground up, and let them build the swing set and the playground, and then come back and do the mulch. I don't know why he had to dig down, because there's not a lot of space to be digging right there. His playground is going to be lower than the excess area outside of the playground, and that's going to create a bowl effect. And see, I don't want to get involved in anything like that. And you know, I just don't see why in the world he decided to do that. It don't compute to me. Why not just put it on top of the grass, man? You already you were already kind of in a low spot, and now you done made it, you know, 12 inches lower. And a lot more work. You're having to pay a lot too. I mean, he said he's been out there with he's got a little Kubota tractor, doesn't have a bucket on it, but he's been out there with a box blade, and he done tore his tractor up out there, you know. I just don't know, man. I'm thinking to myself, man, dude, you know, I'm not, you know, money hungry or nothing. I mean, obviously they got money, and obviously I would like to be able to do some work for them, just to kind of show them what I can do, and you know, and all that, maybe get more work. But you don't want to go into something like that on a project that is not I don't like it, man. Maybe I'm just nervous about it. I don't like it, man. And how much can I possibly charge him? I mean, if I charge him $1,000, that would be, I mean, I don't think I could charge him hardly any more than that. I mean, that would be, you know, I don't know why he did that, man. He shouldn't have done it like that, man. But see, I didn't want to say that to him, because I don't want to, you know, embarrass him in front of his wife. It's obvious he don't know what he was doing. He was just trying to get started, thought that maybe he could do it. And somehow, some way, the concept of digging down, when you're already in a low spot, you don't want to dig down no further. You want to build, you want to, you want to, you know, you want to build everything up from there. You don't want to undermine the natural drainage already, because then you start running into other issues. Like, well, he said, well, I could put a French drain in, but dude, I mean, I said, yeah, I mean, you know, I just don't understand why he didn't just put the walls up with the timbers and then fill it up with freaking mulch. That's what he should have done. and then work inside that, you know. He's trying to do that like you would a freaking house or something, but he ain't, not even like that. He pretty much just created a big ditch. I don't know if I even want to get involved with that, man. I wish I could have got some damn video. He's going about that all wrong, man. I don't know that he could have done it a harder way. So we ended up having a pretty decent day, y'all. It's 2:45. We done. We did have a flat tire. Of course, we got that fixed and going. So yeah, that's where we're at, man. So I hope that the footage I got today with the camera on my damn hat be something a little bit different, you know. But I don't know how much dialogue I got, but if it ain't a lot, then I probably won't even post it. So y'all, y'all know what it is, man. It is Sammy Time Thursday. See ya.